Benchmark and the teachers here, they know you as learners and they know you as individuals and they know your strengths and weaknesses.
Everyone's so nice here and no one's afraid to ask others what they think.
Benchmark is about removing the impediments to students' potential and helping them to realize that potential. We help students understand who they are, and we help them understand who they can become, and we give them the tools and strategies to help them attain those goals.
I would always read, skip a line, read it, wouldn't make sense, and then Benchmark, it taught me how to overcome that and use my skills to fix it.
The reading impacts them in everything they try to do in school, and so we're not only teaching them to read, but we're teaching them about themselves as learners, what their approach to learning is, what works best for them, so that they can then be in control of their learning, be self-regulated when they move on to other schools and know what to do in different situations. And so we're teaching them those skills and the strategies that are going to help them in school, but also in life.
My son learned the Word Detectives program this year, and all the parents got to meet with the teachers so that we could understand what the Word Detectives were and how we could help our children learn the Word Detectives program. These teachers have been doing this Word Detective program for more than 20 years. They were absolutely gleeful and excited as if they were doing it for the very first time. And that's what makes me excited to have my son here.
I think just the stimulation of meeting individual children where they are, of trying, if this door doesn't work, coming into another door, of using lots of different things to try and help children learn.
All the students were more eager and ready to learn and also engaged in learning. It just spoke to the different strategies that we were using. We were giving them words to use to think about what they were reading. We were teaching them how to approach words for the first time in ways that maybe they hadn't considered before. It really struck me that this was a place that was making change.
I think first we realized that it was head and shoulders above any other option that we had in the area. It was very impressive to hear the students speak, some of the older students who've already gone on to high school. It was very reassuring to hear the parents speak and talk about how their lives have been made easier by bringing their kids to Benchmark. And it was very impressive to see the faculty here.
That our main function as math teachers is to help the students become good mathematical thinkers. In other words, so that they recognize when to use a mathematical idea, how to apply it, how to solve a problem, and we work a great deal on that.
The work I do with English and LA definitely helps me with word problems in math, because with math I was always 1 + 1 is 2, and when you get into harder types of math it starts going into word problems, and I wasn't able to do them as well because I actually couldn't read the problems. It's a great feeling when you know how to do something and you do it successfully, I think, and just being able to do that, it's a fantastic feeling.
Our investment in the children is unparalleled as far as I'm concerned. I do see other schools when we compete in sports, I see the manner of our children, the behavior of our children, the ability to work together as a unit of our children. I think the atmosphere that we foster at Benchmark of a family atmosphere in small groups transfers itself into other aspects. And when I take my children to compete against other schools, you see it there. And I am asked repeatedly by other coaches and athletic directors, how do you get those kids to play that well together? And I just think it's all part of what makes Benchmark special.
It's a great place to be. I mean, the people here are nice to you. They're kind, they help you, they They want to see you succeed. They really care about you.
Very hard to hold back if I see a student who I know has been struggling or has had challenges with learning. I really try to show them with not just my facial expression or my reassurance and the words that I use, but also it's hard to contain sometimes. And so I had students working on a concept map yesterday, and I was so amazed at how they could pull ideas together and interrelate concepts that I just had to jump up and do a happy dance, and then they asked me to do it twice. So it was wonderful.
When I was younger, we did not have a school like Benchmark, and I think it would have been a wonderful place for me to be.
I came to Benchmark in 2nd grade actually, and while it was difficult, we found that it really helped me with the reading and writing, which is exactly what I needed, and it really boosted my confidence.
I consider what I learned from Benchmark, every day, whether that's to be proactive and to think ahead and anticipate, to be curious and optimistic about whatever I'm doing, to be a self-advocate. And that has been huge in all the endeavors that I've taken since then.
I did well enough in high school where I was able to get into 5 out of the 7 schools that I applied to, and these schools are some of the top schools in the nation. Actually, they're all top 50 schools. Schools like Johns Hopkins and Vanderbilt and University of Southern California, as well as scholarships to a lot of other schools.
I am a very passionate person. I am a leader, and I am compassionate. I am a graduate of Benchmark.